Hello and welcome back to another video. My name's Millen and I know I've been gone for a few weeks or so. But as you can see behind me, we've got new setup. So I've been busy with doing that and I've had a lot on at work. So coming back with a new video, we're going to be looking at my initial impressions of iOS 14 on my phone. And I've had the developer beta for about a week now, so this is my 1 week initial impression of iOS 14. So let's get straight into it. So one of the first things I want to cover is having the usage of an app library. And one of the first things I can notice already from using this for a week is I have used my phone a lot less. And now that might sound like a bad thing, reducing how much you use your phone, but I've actually found it to be much more productive. When I go on my phone, having the app library and having all of my notifications and apps hidden stops me from wanting to, do procrastination and look at this on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever it is I'm using. And having all those hidden in the app library itself means when I go on my phone, I do what I need to do and I stop. And that's about it. And that's one of the first things I think is just, it's either a positive or a negative for you. For me, it's personally a positive. It's just completely changed the way I interact with my phone and it's made me a lot less dependent on it, which I think is great. That's personally my opinion anyways. So yeah, app library, definitely a plus. Speaking more about the app library itself, I think one of the issues that I've had anyways with it is, when you swipe there and you see the new app library available on the screen, you realize that you can't actually do anything with it. Everything's organized itself automatically into categories. So I've got social, recently added productivity, creativity, lifestyle, reference, and reading. And things go into these categories by themselves. I have no control of where something is. And one of the examples I was talking to a friend of mine was that here you'll see that the Reddit app is actually in reference and reading. And the creativity apps has TikTok in it for some reason, which I would class as social. So these are little things, I guess, that you would want to change yourselves. I'm not too fast, but one of the people I was speaking with, a colleague, was definitely interested in moving TikTok into social and Reddit itself into social as well. But these are one of the things you can't do currently with the app library. Since it categorizes everything by itself based off the app's description, I believe. So yeah, I guess one of the things is a bit of a bummer is they're not really folders. They are folders, but you don't have any control over them, kind of folders. But that's pretty good. I'm happy. And this series suggestions in the top right here is something that I've seen coming up. And these suggestions seem to be pretty accurate with what I want to open. And I'm the kind of person who uses my phone in the sense of when I want to open an app, I will just search for the app itself. So, I want to check my email. I don't usually go, well, my emails are on the front screen. Let me give another example. I want to use Waze, for example. I usually just search for Waze. I just find it a lot quicker and easier these days just to swipe down and search for the app itself. So that's why me putting everything away in the app library really hasn't bothered me too much. Next thing I noticed, I guess, would be the fact that there's this annoying gap at the bottom of my screen, and it's something, I don't know, my friend doesn't have any problems with it, but me personally, this gap, I'm pretty sure it wasn't there before, and it's starting to bug me how much space that's taking up. And you'll be able to see on the screen recording right here which gap I'm talking about. I don't know why this space has appeared here all of a sudden. Just something about it just seems so off, like look at that, you can see it from the camera, there's a unnecessary gap there, and it's just something that kind of annoys me when I see it. So that's one of the things I guess I don't like about iOS 14 so far. Another cool feature added in iOS 14 is the ability to tap the back of your phone and to then launch a set of actions. So for example, I have a double tap on the back, launches my Google Assistant, and I've completely disabled Siri on my phone since most of the items in my household run on Google Assistant. I just find it a lot more productive and engaging. Having to double tap the back of my phone is pretty easy to be able to talk to Google Assistant, turn off my lights, close my curtains, whatever it is I want to do. And then I've got triple tap set to show me my notifications. And as this is the developer beta, sometimes it's a bit hit and miss, but it hits my notifications, which is Sometimes a bit useful, sometimes not. But yeah, I guess that'll probably be something that's a bit more brushed and more responsive, I guess, once the builds develop over time. But yeah, that's definitely a welcome addition, and disabling Siri, as sad as it was to turn that feature off and replacing it with Google Assistant, definitely something I'm happy to do. You know, choice is always good. So another quick thing that's really stood out for me for using iOS 14 in the last week is the new call notifications. And you can see here on the right an example of the call notification, how it drops down from the top of the window rather than what it was before, which was taking up your whole screen. You know, as bad as this sounds, when someone calls me and I'm not really in the mood to talk or just too busy to answer, I might be, you know, looking at a map, or sometimes I've been given calls while I'm typing up a text message or something, and it completely disrupts the flow. But since it now pops in from the top, I can just ignore the call from there, as bad as that sounds, and I've now admitted that on camera. But yeah, we'll brush over that. Really good feature, and definitely something I think a lot of people will just love, the fact that they can now do that. Same thing, another little feature that's pretty good is the shortcuts. So shortcuts have gone to another level, and there's a little clip here of my friend's shortcuts and how he's got his banking and family and stuff like that. And it's a really neat way of keeping all of the stuff you want on your home screen without taking up too much space. I tested it out for a little bit. You know, I'm used to the idea of just searching for what I want to do. So I think for people, that's definitely something that's going to stand out and will really make their iOS home pages, I guess, a bit more personalized and efficient is the best thing about it. Building on that, the idea of widgets. I've got the news widget here along with a reminders one, as we can see in the video on the right. And I really find it useful as hell, you know, seeing the news and a bunch of different things here popping up on my home screen, because you know, you spend a lot of time on your home screen when you unlock the phone as you're transitioning between apps, and it's always useful to see if I have anything to do in the bottom right without taking up too much space. And you know, just having a quick glance at everything makes it a lot more efficient. Likewise, swiping to the left now, yes, makes it so you can see widgets here as well. So I've got like the weather app here, my calendar, a bigger version of the news one, along with some battery statistics and a bunch of other things. And it's something that's just changed the way I interact with my phone. I think widgets are definitely a welcome addition. Apple, so thank you very much for that. So that's all I really have to say for the iOS 14 impressions overall. I've only been on it for a week, and I think the build is spectacular. I haven't found many bugs, and the ones I have, I've already reported. Just little things with graphics and bits and bobs like that. So I think when the iOS 14 public beta goes live, I'd say get in. It honestly changes the way you interact with your phone, and I'm excited for the future of iOS. And I'll be doing a video covering Big Sur and iPadOS as well, and the changes and the initial impressions that I've had for using them for over a week as well now. So thank you guys for watching this video. I know I've been gone for a little while, and I do appreciate all the subs. We hit 250 subs while I was gone, and I am so grateful to you all for watching the videos and supporting me as a creator. So thank you guys, and as usual, please like, comment and subscribe. Any questions or anything about iOS 14 or university in general, just pop them in the description below and I'll be more than happy to help. And as usual guys, stay safe and have a good day.